Alright, and hey there, Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Shining Pearl Randolocke. So if you guys missed out during the last episode, we actually went and completed off with the Sunny Shore City Gym. We now finally got ourselves the Beacon Badge, and now, guys, we're going to be finally heading on over to where Victory Road is finally going to be. We're going to go and use that brand new Waterfall HM move that we can finally be able to go and use. At least the good thing is that we don't have to really worry about adding that to any of our Pokemon. We can just go and just casually go, you literally use the Waterfall and head on right over to our destination without any type of problems at all. But however, I'm not going to be going and challenging out on every single type of trainer that is actually going to be here within the ocean type of area. I'm going to probably do some of those type of trainer battles, maybe off recording or something, to get a little bit some extra more grinding out of the way before heading it actually into the actual inside of Victory Road. But we are going to be managing to actually head on over to that place anyways. But before we actually go and do that, we actually do have a little bit of a team recap, and I actually did go and add some new moves to our Pokemon as well. So you guys will be seeing that as well while we go through our team recap. So we actually do have Jab at level 55 with Sludge Bomb, Scissors, Petal Blizzard, and also with Growth. We also do have Luffy at level 58 with Flamethrower, Power Up Punch, Combine, and also with Acrobatics, which I believe that was a new move from the last episode. We also do have Esper now at level 48 with Swift, Bite, Psychic, and also with Baby Doll Eyes. We also do have Maryland at 59 with Hydro Pump, Bounce, Play Rough, and also with Rain Dance. We also do have Jet at level 54 with Growl, Dazzling Gleam, which I actually did go and decide to add that fairy typing since we already did get that move, I think, a little bit of a while ago back over at the Bellstone HQ. I'm finally now going to be placing that on the Jet so that we can finally at least have some sort of fairy typing move. We also do have Sweet Kiss and also with Life Dew as well. We also do have Nico at level 38 with Dig, Thunderbolt, and now we finally actually do have Shadow Ball. I am going to be adding that, of course, to Nico, our Persian, as well, and also does have Iron Tail. And I think that is everybody on the team. And I think with all that being said in mind, let's go and finally head out into the ocean floor and actually go and figure out what type of Pokemon that we can go and find in here and see what we can go and use as for maybe for a backup Pokemon or something of that nature. But also as well, you guys should be able to go and check out that there is going to also be a Final Fantasy IX episode, which that is going to be happening right on after this video. And we also did run into a wild Combi, which of course you know that I'm just going to go and literally run away from this because we don't really need a Combi at all, unless if it's female. No, unfortunately it is male, so it doesn't really matter to me anyways. Unless if Scarlet and Violet can give us ourselves a Combi that is going to be somewhat of a male typing counterpart, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case because I don't think even from any of the leakers have actually said that there was going to be a male Combi, which I'm pretty certain there is never going to actually be. But you never could, well, never say never, I guess, because you never know in Generation 10 that we may probably run into something like that as well, too. So let's go and keep on heading our way up here. I know that this is going to be a mandatory type of swimmer type battle, so we will go ahead and challenge out with this guy anyways. And let's see what we can run on into with our first type of trainer battle. So this man actually does have 3 Mons, and he does have a Snow Runt, so that's going to be pretty nice for us. So we can just jump right on into this battle as quickly as we can. Now, if you guys are curious about what is happening within Final Fantasy IX, we are, of course, going to be, I think, doing another Chocobo type of upgrade and also searching for the different treasures as well, too, in the process. I'm not going to really go into too much details about what all the hidden treasure is going to be like, because I'll probably be explaining a little bit more to you guys during the time when the episode is actually out and about within the 2 episodes for today. But yeah, so that's literally about it, just upgrading up with the Chocobo, getting some extra new hidden treasures for our brand new equipment for our guys and whatnot, and that's literally about it. But also too, since we actually do have the Mountain Chocobo, which I will actually be having within our time of that episode, I will actually be able to go and head into a whole bunch of other different secretive areas as well too in the process, but we'll be doing that and splitting that into different episodes here and there later on once we go back to doing some more of the Final Fantasy IX type of stuff. And that is going to be happening, and hopefully at some point as well too in the process. Oh, we got ourselves just a normal regular Chatot. I wonder if we could bring out Nico for this instead of for a Thunderbolt. Hopefully Chatot's not going to become too much of an issue, because we do have Nico here at level 38, so hopefully it's not going to become too much of a problem here. Roost? What? Why are you going to be setting up for Roost, man? Yeah, you know what, we're just going to do a nice good old Thunderbolt here. Ooh, what? Why did that not do that much? Well, that kind of sucks. Echo Voice, is that going to hurt? That did do not as much as I was anticipating for, but we'll set up for another Thunderbolt here. Hopefully we can get ourselves a high roll. Ooh, that was actually a little bit of a much better Thunderbolt, so pretty nice. And that was also critical too. So good job, Nico. So at least we can finally now be able to go and use Nico for a little bit. Since we finally are now around in that level point where we can finally be able to go and test around and see how well Nico can actually play out with some of these different battles. Alright, so there we go. So that takes care of that. I should probably just go and set up for a nice quick hyper potion since we do have a whole bunch of these. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go for a super potion. We won't burn off a hyper just yet because that just seems like a little bit of a waste. Okay, now this guy, I think we can just kind of just dodge right around him. No problem at all. And just have to be careful with these other trainers. Now, we can go and challenge out with that sailor guy, and I think that is what is going to happen as well, too, because this one's also going to be a little bit of a mandatory one. Well, actually, no, I don't think it really is. You could actually just kind of just go right around from the side and kind of just go and challenge him as well, too, in the process. But I want to say, like, our Pokemon are pretty much high up in the levels as it is, because, like, just by judging, like, on most of my Pokemon that I actually do have, I have to say, like, just for me personally, having like both Luffy and I think also as well too with having Maryland, like they're almost like about to be heading up to, I want to say, literally around oh, well, also too, not only that but also Java as well, because they're almost about to be heading up to like level 60. So by the time that we literally head on over to that Pokemon League, our Pokemon, I want to say, for those type of 3 Pokemon should at least be around, almost maybe around like level 65 or 66 or so. So we'll be in plenty much of good range for the time of doing the Cynthia battle and all that stuff. So it's going to be really cool. I'm just hoping that when we actually go and actually head inside the actual Pokemon League gym that's going to be happening for there, hopefully with the different Elite Four members, they're gonna at least have like some sort of a challenge, because I know that with all the different gym leaders that we've been facing off so far, they were giving ourselves a little bit of an easy victory, I want to say. Some of them were a little bit challenging here and there, but again, it wasn't all that too entirely bad. Oh, here we go. This is super effective. One good power up punch to the face to this Larvitar, and that's a done deal. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Luffy's just knocking out one Pokemon to the next, and that is working out perfectly well. Now, I actually went and bought out on Sega All-Star Racing for my original Wii that I am going to be still collecting out on a little bit of some more extra Wii type of games that are going to be happening. Ooh, no, this could be dangerous. I'm going to go for a flamethrower. Hopefully that does enough. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, there you go. I was a little bit worried that that Torterra was still going to be alive there. Because I think that during this time, I think this man can actually learn Earthquake as like a learn set move. So at least it's a good idea that we went and destroyed him as quickly as we can. Because that would be terrifying. If that actually decided to happen with that EQ, we would have probably lost Luffy. Alright, and there we go. Too bad that we never really came across the magnet or anything of that time. I wonder if we do have a magnet, I want to say. Because I don't know if that was like during the time of like the wheel lock that I did, because I know that we ran into a magnet before, but I don't think, unfortunately, it's not even here. I don't think we ever came across it, or even a cell battery for that matter. Yeah, we do have a Zap plate. We could just give this over to Nico and kind of boost up with the Thunderbolts a little bit more. Because that's all that we can really go and do now at this point. Amulet coin. Do I really need to worry about extra more cash? I don't think we really need to really worry about that. I think we're alright. Okay, so let's go and head on down from here. Just watch out for the different trainer battles that are going. I think we're almost getting pretty much close to the actual waterfall itself. We could just go and challenge out this guy, because I know that he's going to be in our way for a little bit. Now let's see how much Pokemon does it. Wow, this man only has one Mon. Okay. And this is going to be a really easy Mon as well too, because I think all we have to do is just set up for a well, I don't know if Sludge Bomb is going to be able to knock it out right away, because I don't know if Osh is just pure grass at this point, or is it also going to be or is it also going to have the poison typing? Let me just see. Ah, so I guess it still has that poison typing, but either way it knocks it out pretty quickly. Alright, so not too shabby. Hopefully, yeah, with the Zap plate, we can just be able to knock in on the flying type Pokemon a little bit quicker now. Alright. And I think with that being said in mind, We're finally here at the Pokemon League. And I guess we can kind of check around a little bit with inside the actual... Well, you know what? Let's actually just go and do one more quick thing before we end off on this quick episode here. And we're just going to run around in here and see if I can find a Pokemon. Now, I don't know if my repel's going to wear off. Okay, so it did wear off. So let's grab our Victory Road encounter before we end off this episode. So hopefully there's going to be another nice encounter for this place. Come on, let it be good, let it be good. Come on, I'm running around it out here. Come on, there has to at least be something nice around in this place. What the heck? Okay, here we go. And our Pokemon encounter for Victory Road is a Dusclaws. Well, actually, well, no, I don't think it is a Dusclaws. Have we got ourselves a Shinx yet? I want to say, no, we have never got ourselves a Shinx yet. Okay. No, I'm thinking the other time when I got myself a Shinx. I think that was a little bit during the time of the co-op that I did with Silverhawk. I don't know why I was coming back to that, but no. So we did get ourselves a Luxray. It's not a Dusclaws. So this is a whole brand new type of Pokemon. So that's pretty nice. We got ourselves Shinx. We got ourselves Shadow. Shadow's not a bad Pokemon. At least we got him back on the team. So if Nico ever decided to get himself knocked out, which hopefully that does not happen, at least we do have a backup somewhat type of electric typing Pokemon to literally help us out for a little bit. But there we go. Even though that Nico is basically like a normal typing Pokemon, but it does get some really nice, cool, decent type of moves as for different type of stuff that goes on. But yeah, so I think that is going to be about it, and I think what I should also go and probably do is kind of boost up the effectiveness a little bit more with Persian out here. So let's see how Nico is doing. Oh, well, I guess he's happy out on playing around out here in Victory Road, but we'll just have to hold that off until the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe, and I'll see you guys then. And of course, peace.